From 1,000 feet up, this high-resolution aerial view reveals a massive, perfectly proportioned hummingbird etched directly into the Peruvian desert. The creators of this drawing never saw it from this angle. They spent immense physical labor carving thousands of these geoglyphs into the earth, without the ability to verify their work from the air. The environment they chose for this project is one of the most hostile on the planet. The Nazca region is a hyper-arid strip of land, where rain is virtually non-existent. Surface rivers in this valley offer almost no relief. For roughly 40 days out of the entire year, water flows through the rocky riverbeds before vanishing completely into the dust. When everyday survival requires a constant, grueling search for hydration, dedicating thousands of hours to creating monumental art defies logic. To figure out how the Nazca managed to paint the desert surface, we have to stop looking up and start looking underground. The people of Nazca recognized a hidden truth about their valley. The water existed, but it flowed entirely beneath their feet. To reach it, they engineered a sprawling network of subterranean aqueducts known as puquios. This cross-section shows exactly how they pulled it off. They dug sloping trenches, sometimes reaching up to 15 meters deep, intersecting the hidden water table and drawing that flow out to the surface fields. From above, the access points to this system look like this. These spiraling, stone-lined descents into the earth are called ojos, or eyes. The spiral architecture served a highly practical purpose. The wide openings caught the desert wind, forcing it down into the tunnels to keep the water moving, while providing workers a path to descend for annual maintenance. The puquios provided a guaranteed year-round water supply. This single engineering achievement stabilized their agriculture and provided the foundation for their entire society. When a society secures its water supply, it creates a surplus of time. People are suddenly free to dedicate their energy to tasks beyond basic survival. That surplus manifested in Cahuachi. This massive terraced ceremonial center became the heart of the Nazca world. They used their resources to build a complex economy. Despite living in a low-altitude desert, they maintained herds of alpacas, animals native to the high Andes, specifically for wool production. This is supported by archaeological records. This abstract details osteometric data proving that adult alpacas were brought live to Cahuachi. With agriculture and trade secured, an entire class of specialized artisans emerged, crafting complex polychrome ceramics that required immense organization and skill. This archaeological drawing diagrams a prominent deity found on their pottery, the Ser Oculado. Its repetition reveals a rigid religious code with required ceremonial adornments, like the severed head carried by the entity, the spondylus shawl collar, and mouth mask. By mastering the rivers hiding in the dark, the Nazca built a society capable of profound religious expression, complex trade, and highly organized labor. The organization and religious fervor cultivated at Cahuachi provided the labor force necessary to craft the monumental lines scattered across the desert floor. The geoglyphs were created through subtraction. By hand, workers cleared millions of dark, oxidized stones, exposing the stark, pale earth underneath. While the figurative animals are more famous, the plateau is actually ruled by massive, geometric trapezoids and straight lines. These pathways are constantly intersecting. They overlap, with newer layers cutting directly through older designs, stretching outward for miles toward the surrounding mountains. These were not alien landing pads or purely astronomical calendars. The accepted archaeological reality is that these were ceremonial pathways. Pilgrims walked these geometric circuits, breaking pottery and performing rituals to honor the water and the mountains. The Nazca negotiated with a brutal, bone-dry earth to earn the right to speak to the sky. These lines are the physical evidence of a people who first mastered the world below to leave their mark on the world above.